Okay, Emily, today is the day. No more excuses. You will study English, you will focus, you will become a grammar master.
A grammar master, huh? That's a big goal for a Tuesday morning.
Paul, oh my gosh, how long were you standing there?
Long enough to see you give a very serious speech to your notebook. But hey, don't stop. That was actually smart.
You think so? I was trying to motivate myself. When I say it out loud, it feels more real. It's like I'm my own coach.
Exactly. You are the student and the teacher. A lot of English learners do that. They sit at their table, they tell themselves, this week I will study every day. But then, 10 minutes later,
10 minutes later, I'm just looking at the wall. I have my book open, but my brain is thinking, okay, but what do I actually do now? The plan is messy.
right, the heart is ready, but the plan is soft. If that sounds like you, if you want to learn but you feel stuck or alone, then you are in the right place today.
Yes, today we are going to talk about a very important topic: how to study English alone and still improve rapidly. No magic tricks, no crazy secrets.
Just a simple, friendly system that you can use in your real life. We'll keep it slow, we'll keep it simple, so you can take these ideas and put them into your own routine.
So, hello and welcome back to the English Boost Studio YouTube channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. We're so happy you clicked on this video today. Maybe you are on your couch, maybe you are on the bus, or maybe you are cooking dinner. Wherever you are, this conversation is for you.
This video is perfect for beginner and intermediate learners. If you are at an A2 or B1 level, you are in the perfect spot. If some parts feel a little fast, that's okay. You can watch again later. Your brain learns more every time.
Absolutely. Now, maybe your mind is saying, I want to improve my English, but I'm alone. I don't have a partner, I don't have a class, I feel stuck.
Or maybe you think, I watch videos, I read things, but I don't see a big change. Maybe I'm just not good at languages. If you have thoughts like that, listen closely.
You are not strange, you are not lazy, you are just a human who cares, but you don't have a clear system yet. And that's what we're here for today.
Yeah, for a long time, my study style was, let's say, chaotic. One day I would study for 2 hours, then for 3 days I would do nothing, then I would feel guilty and study late at night with too much coffee.
The guilty coffee study session. I know it well. My style was beautiful notebooks and a lot of chaos. I would make beautiful titles, choose nice colors, watch one video, and then I would just sit there thinking, okay, now what?
Exactly. The problem wasn't our brain, the problem was our system, or really that we didn't have one.
I like to think of English like a little plant in a small pot. If you give it a huge ocean of water one day and then nothing for weeks, the plant gets confused. It doesn't grow.
Your English plant doesn't need drama. It needs a small drink of water every day. It needs a simple daily system that you can follow alone, even when you are busy or tired.
So in this video, we will give you that system. We will talk about three simple parts: your plan, your input, that's listening and reading, and your output, that's speaking and writing.
We'll talk about how to make small goals, what to listen to, what to read, and how to speak even when there's nobody to talk to.
You don't have to copy every single idea. Take what fits your life, leave what doesn't. And while you listen, your brain is already working. It is building meaning from our conversation.
And at the end, we will slow down and look at some useful phrases from this episode. You can steal them and use them in your own practice.
If you like learning English through real conversations, please subscribe to English Boost Studio and hit the like button on this video. It really helps more learners find us.
Yes, and after you watch, tell us in the comments, do you usually study English alone or with other people? Share one tiny detail about how you study. Something simple like, I talk to my mirror for 2 minutes, or I read one page before bed.
Just one detail, not a whole book. We want to hear your small wins. Okay, so Emily, when you think about your study time now, are you a routine person or a chaos person?
I'm a soft routine person now. I'm not perfect, but I have a simple system, and that changed everything for me. So let's jump in.
Let's do it. Part 1, the plan. Think of your English study like a little machine with 3 parts.
Part one is your plan. Part two is your input, that's listening and reading. Part three is your output, that's speaking and writing.
When these 3 parts work together, your English moves forward in a calm, steady way. When one part is missing, you feel stuck. So let's start with the plan.
Without a plan, everything feels heavy and random. When you sit down and think, what should I do now? That heavy feeling comes from having no clear plan.
So our first idea is this. Make your study time intentional, not random. Intentional just means you do it on purpose with a clear reason. Not, oh, this video just appeared, I guess I'll watch it. More like, today I will do this one small thing for my English.
And we want that one small thing to be very clear. So we use two levels, one weekly goal and one daily micro goal.
For example, your weekly goal could be, by Sunday, I will record a 1-minute audio about my week in English.
That's a great goal. Then your daily micro goal supports that. Maybe every day you speak for 1 minute about what happened that day. So by the end of the week, recording for 1 minute is not scary.
It's like building with Lego bricks. You don't put all the pieces together in one day. You add a few bricks each day. That little daily goal is enough to get the ball rolling.
Get the ball rolling. That's a great phrase. It means to start something so it begins to move. After the first small action, it's easier to continue.
Right. The heart is ready, but the plan is soft. If that sounds like you, if you want to learn but you feel stuck or alone, then you are in the right place today.
Yes. Now, the second idea in the plan, how do you stay motivated and not give up after one bad week? Because you will not be perfect. Some days you will miss your plan. That's normal.
Totally normal. The secret is what you do after that. Do you destroy the plan or do you tweak it? To tweak means to change a small thing to make it better.
For example, on Sunday evening, look at your week and ask, where did my plan work? Where did it feel too heavy? What can I tweak?
Maybe you see that night study never works for you. You always feel tired. So next week, you tweak the plan and move your English time to the morning.
And on the other side, you need to ditch some ideas completely. To ditch means to throw that idea in the trash. You decide, nope, I don't need this anymore.
For example, you can ditch the idea that study only counts if it's 1 full hour. That idea makes you feel guilty, and then you do nothing. 5 minutes focused are better than 0 perfect minutes.
Your English plan should be intentional and flexible. Think of it like a small boat, not a big stone. It can move a little with the waves, but it still goes forward.
Love that. Okay, so now we have a plan. We know what to do with our time. The next question is, what goes into your brain? Part 2, input.
Input means what you listen to and what you read. And here, many learners feel overwhelmed. Overwhelm is that heavy feeling when there's too much and you don't know where to start. There are so many videos and podcasts.
We want to calm that feeling. Let's start with a very small physical thing. Where is your English stuff in your house?
Good question. If your notebook and your favorite book are in a box under your bed, guess what? You will not touch them. That is out of sight, out of mind.
Great idiom. Out of sight, out of mind means if your eyes don't see it, your brain forgets it very fast. So one easy change is this: bring English closer.
Put your notebook on your desk. Put a short English book on the table where you drink coffee. Put a small piece of paper with 3 new phrases on your bathroom mirror.
When English is visible, your brain remembers, oh yeah, we are learning this. It's a gentle immersion, not a big change, just English being present in small ways.
Now, let's talk about listening. I remember when I tried to listen to a fast English news show. After 2 minutes, my brain just said, nope, and stopped. It just walked away.
Yeah, your brain just leaves the room. And that's when you feel like you're on a plateau. A plateau is that flat feeling. You're walking, but the ground is flat. You don't feel like you're going higher.
And when the audio is too hard, your brain doesn't just feel flat, it starts to drift off. To drift off means your mind slowly goes away from the audio. Maybe you even start to feel sleepy.
We don't want that. So we choose listening that is a little below your maximum level. Something you can follow, but with a few new words. That's what we try to do here on this channel. We speak clearly with some new words, but not too many.
You can relax. You don't have to catch every word. Just stay with the story. And if you want, you can try a simple method. Listen to a short sentence, pause the video, and repeat it out loud.
Yes, just one sentence. Pause. Say it with your own voice. You don't need to be perfect. Just copy the rhythm, the music of the sentence. When you do that, you are training your mouth and your ear at the same time. It's a tiny feedback loop.
For reading, we keep the same idea, small and clear. Many learners think, to be serious, I must read a big classic novel. Then they read one page, feel confused, and never touch the book again.
Start with short texts, maybe a short story, a simple article, or even the dialogue from an English learning video. Read it once just to understand the story.
Then read it again and choose maybe 5 useful phrases that you like. Then try to use 2 of those phrases in your own sentence about your life.
That way, reading helps your speaking and your writing, not just your eyes. Okay, now we move to part 3, which is my favorite part. Part 3, output.
This is when English comes out of your mouth. And many learners say, Paul, I have no partner, so I cannot speak. But that's not true. There are many ways to speak alone.
The first and easiest way is self-talk, talking to yourself, like you were doing at the start of the video, Emily.
Okay, now I am making breakfast. I am making tea. After this, I will go to work. Today, I want to...
It sounds simple, but this is real practice. Your mouth is moving. Your brain is building sentences. You can also choose 3 small questions every day. What did I do yesterday? What am I doing today? And what will I do tomorrow?
If you answer those 3 questions out loud every day, your brain learns how to tell little stories about your life.
And then we add one more thing, the 60-second recording. Just 1 minute. You press record on your phone. You talk about your day or about one topic. Then you stop.
Later, you listen one time. And when you listen, your job is not to hate your voice. Your job is to choose just one small thing to improve. Maybe one word you always say wrong, or one sentence you want to make clearer.
Over time, that 1 minute becomes proof. You hear your progress. The plateau is not as flat as you think, and you did all of that alone. No teacher in the room.
Output can also be short writing. For example, 5 lines in a journal. You can use your new phrases there. You are not just collecting words, you are collecting tools that you actually use.
So now we have the big picture, all 3 parts together. Plan, input, output.
When your plan is intentional, your input is gentle, and your output is small but regular, you don't need magic. You just need time.
And this is where I love the old saying, Rome was not built in one day.
That's a beautiful idiom. It means big things take time. You cannot build a city in one weekend, and you cannot build fluency in one weekend. but you can start today.
You can get the ball rolling with one tiny action, and you can keep going tomorrow. If your notebook stays on your desk, English will not be out of sight, out of mind. It stays close to you.
Even on busy days, you can squeeze in a few minutes. To squeeze in means to find a small space of time for something. You can squeeze in 5 minutes of listening while you make dinner.
And if one night you are so tired that you drift off during listening, that's okay too. You can sleep and then come back again the next day. The important thing is not to be perfect. The important thing is to come back.
Okay, Paul, that was a lot of good information. Now, let's slow down and look at some of the strong words and phrases we used. This is the vocabulary tour.
Great idea. We'll go slowly. You can just listen first and then repeat if you want. Let's start with a plan word.
Intentional. When something is intentional, you do it on purpose. It is not an accident. For example, my study time is intentional now. I choose one small goal.
Your turn. Listen and repeat. Intentional. Next. Sustainable. When something is sustainable, you can continue it for a long time. It doesn't make you too tired. For example, 10 minutes a day is a sustainable routine for me.
Repeat. Sustainable. Next, tweak. To tweak means to change a small thing to make it better. For example, every Sunday I tweak my study plan.
Repeat. Tweak. Next. Ditch. To ditch means to throw something away, to stop using it. For example, he ditched his old textbook and started with simple stories.
Repeat. Ditch. Now, an expression. Out of sight, out of mind. This means if you don't see it, you forget it very fast. For example, my notebook was in a drawer. Out of sight, out of mind.
Repeat. Out of sight, out of mind. Next. Get the ball rolling. This means to start something. For example, a 5-minute video is enough to get the ball rolling.
Repeat. Get the ball rolling. Next, squeeze in. This means to find a little time for something. You can squeeze in 10 minutes of English while you wait for the bus.
Repeat. Squeeze in. Next, drift off. This means your mind slowly leaves or you start to sleep. For example, the audio was hard, so I drifted off.
Repeat. Drift off. Next, plateau. A plateau is a flat place. You are not going up or down. For example, I felt like my English was on a plateau.
Repeat. Plateau. And finally, the idiom, Rome was not built in one day. This means big things take time. For example, don't worry, Rome was not built in one day.
Repeat. Rome was not built in one day.
Excellent. 10 great words and phrases. You don't need to remember all of them today. Choose 2 or 3 that you like and try to use them this week.
So, to close the video, we have a small reminder and a simple challenge. The reminder, your English is not a mystery. It is a simple system.
Plan, input, output. You make your study time intentional. You choose a sustainable routine. You listen and read in small bites. You speak and write a little. Then you tweak it.
If you feel like you are on a plateau, it doesn't mean you are broken. It just means it's time to make a small change. Don't quit. Tweak your plan. Ditch a heavy idea. Squeeze in 5 minutes.
And always remember, Rome was not built in one day. Your English will grow bit by bit as long as you keep coming back.
So here is our simple challenge for you. We call it the 7-day solo boost.
For 7 days, you will record yourself for 60 seconds each day. Just 1 minute. Use the 3 questions to help you. What did I do yesterday? What am I doing today? And what will I do tomorrow?
Press record, answer in simple English, and stop. No pressure to be perfect. Then you listen 1 time. You choose one small thing to improve. That is your tiny feedback.
And on day 7, listen to your recording from day 1 again. Just notice. Don't judge. See how your voice and your confidence feel a little different.
It might be a small change, but it's real, and you did it alone. You showed up for yourself.
If you try this challenge, tell us in the comments. You can write, I finished the 7-day solo boost, or
Tell us one thing you noticed about your voice.
If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe to English Boost Studio, and share it with a friend who is also studying alone.
When you study by yourself, think of us as your study friends, cheering for you quietly from your screen.
We believe in your small steps. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep going.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Emily. Thanks for watching English Boost Studio. See you in the next video.
Bye for now.